Am I wrong for kissing another man under mistletoe despite my boyfriend telling me it was okay? It's really late where I live. Everyone I could contact for advice is asleep, and so I'm here instead. I'm completely freaking out over this, so apologies if there are grammar mistakes. Also, this is a burner account. My friends know my other one. My BF Nick M29 and I F26 went to a Christmas party his cousin was hosting. His cousin is really into community get-togethers, so a lot of their neighbors were there as well as some family members of theirs. Someone brought a piece of mistletoe and was going around the party getting people to kiss. Towards the end of the night, I was sitting on one of the sofas talking to their family friend, John M37. I've met him quite a few times before, so we were chatting for a while and just joking around. Nick was by the kitchen part of the room talking to his cousins and some childhood friends. The house is open-planned, so their living room, dining room, and kitchen is all one big room. At this point, a neighbor I'm not too familiar with came over with the mistletoe for John and I to kiss under. I understood that this neighbor didn't know me or that I'm with Nick, so I laughed it off and said I'll skip my turn. This neighbor seemed drunk and was being loud, insisting that it's a tradition, that we had to do it, and all that kind of stuff. John went to move away when Nick and one of his friends noticed the commotion and joined in. I think Nick saw it as a joke and hence found it funny to join in encouraging John and I to kiss. I told him, as in Nick, why doesn't he get over here and I'll kiss him instead, but Nick kept insisting that I give John a kiss. It was extremely awkward for the both of us. John kept trying to change the topic and even got up to leave, but Nick seemed serious about it as his tone changed from being jokey to serious. I said to John that I don't mind kissing the side of his mouth/cheek, and he said as long as it's okay with everyone and if it'll make them shut up then fine. And so I kissed him by the corner of his mouth. That was it. Everyone dispersed and Nick didn't seem bothered about it and even cheered before going back over to his cousins. While driving home, Nick was quiet, so I asked what was wrong. He said that he didn't think I would actually kiss John and that it left a bad feeling in his gut. I said that I only did it because he was encouraging it. Seemed like he didn't mind the kiss considering the circumstances and because I thought it was in good fun. This led to a big fight that I won't go into, but it ended in Nick saying that he was thinking about proposing to me on Christmas, but that this put things into perspective for him. I'm sleeping on the couch for the night and feel absolutely terrible. Please let me know if I'm being a complete jackass. Update. Hi everyone and Happy New Year. I just wanted to give a quick update and thank everyone who commented on my first post. I really appreciate those who gave their perspective, and while it was completely overwhelming, it definitely opened my eyes. I tried talking things out with Nick in the hopes of getting some answers, but every time we talked, it ended in an argument. I tried asking if I could see the engagement ring, why he encouraged me to kiss John, and why he wouldn't kiss me instead when I suggested that at the party. But every time I asked, it would blow up into this big fight about me not trusting him. This was his excuse for not showing me the ring, or accuse me of trying to drag out the situation more than it needed to be. To cut a long story short, we broke up Christmas Eve. I want to spend the holidays with my mom, and I'm currently staying at hers while I try to sort through this. I wasn't going to make an update about this, but yesterday John texted me. For context, usually a lot of Nick's family and friends go to a specific New Year's party in our town, which I didn't attend this year for obvious reasons. John said he was hoping to talk to me about this there, but that when he went, he found out about Nick and I breaking up, and so he decided to text me instead. Anyways, John apologized for leaving the mistletoe thing escalate to the point that we kissed. I also apologized in case I made him feel uncomfortable and said it was a shitty situation for us both to be in. John said that the reason he was hesitant to walk away while the others were pressuring us was because, according to him, it was very obvious that I was drunk. John didn't want to leave me alone with them in case one of them stepped in to try and kiss me instead. He also feared that they would take it further considering they clearly didn't see any issue in the fact that I was drunk. I thanked him for looking out for me, and to be honest, I had no idea I was that drunk, which is embarrassing to say the least. Also, what I didn't know until yesterday was that after the kiss, John pulled Nick aside and confronted him. Nick never mentioned this to me. John said he basically berated Nick for encouraging that kind of behavior and for not protecting me. I'm honestly shocked Nick never mentioned this to me, but it kinda makes sense if he felt embarrassed by John confronting him. I should also add that John apologized in case that was why Nick was annoyed at me after the party. That's it, but thank you all once again. I'm still not over any of this, and I'm very tearful by how everything went down, but I'm so extremely grateful for the support I found on here. Seriously, I cannot thank you all enough for your insight.